Looking out over the sand, water, and plant life, I know that human civilization is less than a mile away, but at the moment, all I can see is wilderness. I feel engulfed by nature, similar to the way it was experienced by people that lived here 5,000 years ago, and similar to the way it has been experienced by millions of other organisms that were here before the arrival of humans. Humans have had an enormous impact on this planet by our ability to sustain exponential growth. As human population increases, so does our need to expand, to acquire more land, use more resources, and grow more resources. But there is a consequence to this. We are taking land away from other organisms and destroying habitats while driving other species to extinction. As Mills writes, wildlife management is about managing human activity, and I want to learn what human actions can and need to be taken to protect what wildlife remains. Part of my interest in wildlife management is that nature cannot speak for itself. We are just another species that depends on the land circuit of Leopold's land ethic, but we are not just another species in our ability to impact nature. We can destroy and convert habitats unlike any other organism before us, and in the process drive others to extinction. It is estimated that 27,000 species are lost every year, and although extinction is a natural process, it is estimated that current extinction rates are 33 to 300 times greater than the background rate. Of course, none of these species can speak for themselves, and other species that face extinction, like polar bears and giant pandas, do have people that speak up for them. There are other countless species that serve an ecological service that we don't know the consequence of removing. This has the potential effect of not only impacting local ecosystems, but impacting our way of life. If insect and bird populations are destroyed, we will suffer from the lack of pollination. If ocean conditions are unable to sustain plankton, and forests are cleared for agriculture, humans will suffer from air pollution. Humans need nature, we are not above nature. That is why the logical side of me wants to learn about wildlife management. Preserving animals and natural habitats has always been an interest of mine since I was in elementary school, and our teacher told us rainforests were being cut down at an alarming rate. We then learned about the enormous biodiversity that exists in rainforests that would disappear without these habitats. I didn't know at the time that each of these animals served a purpose within their habitat, and that they had the potential benefits for humans like medicinal research. But I knew that I wanted to do what I could to prevent losing beautiful plant and animal species. Then there's just a personal appreciation of natural beauty. This might be a selfish reason, because I gained from the ability to sit and stare and appreciate nature. However, I also want these natural beauties to exist long after I'm gone. It saddens me to think of a world without lush, beautiful forests, and without majestic animals like orcas and elephants. And all because of our actions, like polluting waterways, which leads to diminished food sources for orcas, or for something as trivial as the desire to own ivory jewelry. If human activity is causing the sixth mass extinction, I want to know what we can do to counter that effect. As previously stated, wildlife management is mostly the managing of human actions, and I hope that the information in this class can give me some of the knowledge I need to work towards the conservation of wildlife. Do places like this still only exist because humans took actions to prevent further loss? If so, I want to learn how to contribute to the continued and growing preservation of places like these.